Hello everyone, it's your favorite reviewer here, and today we have the Harley Quinn SH Figuarts from Suicide Squad. Now, I'm a bit late for showing this figure. I did get it, I had pre-ordered it and got it when it was supposed to arrive. However, when I got mine it was defective. It had cracked, squeaky joints and a broken bat accessory. So I'm not sure what the deal with that was. I got it from Bandai, so I don't expect for it to be a knockoff, but I'm not sure what the problem was. Regardless, they were easy to replace it, and they sent me a new one. So I have it still sealed here so we can look at the box, and I will open it here just to prove if anything is wrong with it. It is not my fault. So, you got the nice packaging, looks like a pack of candy almost. You got Suicide Squad there in the corner. See the figure nicely encased within. Harley Quinn, Bandai, not for children under 3 years. Very nice logo there with her emblem on the side. On the back you can see some more product images, stuff in Japanese I can't read, Figuarts, and on the other side you have a picture of the figure. So, up top. So what we're gonna do is pop her open using my Batman knife. Seemed appropriate. So here she is, removed from her packaged prison. So we're going to clean her up, get all the accessories out, and take a closer look. So there she is, completely out of her packaging. So, as you can see, I put a couple accessories there on her. Her smiling head, she is holding onto her gun and her bat. In addition, she comes with 2 extra heads. She has one here you can see, which is just kind of a plain blank face. Nothing too special about it, but looks pretty accurate. Has that articulated hair, which is really nice. All the heads have that. And she also has this kind of grinning, laughing face, which probably is the most off of the 3, at least on mine. You can see there with the paint, they kind of missed some of that lip, so it's just white where it should be red, but from most angles it looks fine. And then the eyes do look particularly fuzzy, but it's not the end of the world. She also comes with 2 open hands, which are painted very nicely. I like that nice glossy red, and she's also got her ring there on her other hand, as well as 2 of these relaxed, just kind of posing hands for being down at her sides. And then she also comes with extra hand for holding her bat and holding her gun, and then another bat hand for the other side if you wanted to have her either 2-hand her bat or hold it in her left hand or right hand. So overall looks pretty good. The paint on this can get a little bit outside the lines, more so than some Figuarts, but the majority of it is fine. Coming in closer on this particular head, you can see this one looks pretty accurate. Doesn't look bad, and especially from a distance, the fuzziness doesn't look all that bad. It looks kind of pretty good, especially if you're going to just have it on a shelf. You can see here on her bat, she does have some nice shading, and it says good night. Going down here into the handle, you can see all you would do is just pop this out, slide in the handle, and then pop this back on. And then for the gun, it just slides in. And she also has a holster in her jacket that you can fit it in, if you can see that, which is a nice touch. Down here on the little belt, you got the gold. And you can see what I said about sometimes being slightly outside the lines. But ultimately, it's not too bad, especially from an angle. You can see there on her back side, you have a little more of that gold going all the way around. And while we're at the legs, you can see she does have that fishnet, and they kind of just put a darker wash over the legs, which ends up looking all right. It's not the best in some areas, but a lot of the creases, like here with her knee or up here in her thigh, it does look pretty good. And then she also has her tattoos that you can see here that are meant to look like she did them herself, which is a pretty cool touch. She's got the diamonds in the heart, her little Joker face. Pudding and Joker. So that's a cool, fun, extra detail. She has Daddy's little monster there with all the little rips in her shirt, which looks good. Down here at the boots, you can see they look very good. You can see the laces. You got the red on the heels, which looks nice. The black, and it is accurate there. You can see a little bit of her foot there, or ankle poking through the shoe. As well, over here you can see she's got her jewelry on her arms, which looks good. And then on the back here it says property of the Joker since forever, which is a pretty funny little detail. Yeah, pretty good paint and detail overall, apart from a couple splotchy places. Articulation wise, she is pretty good. You know, not as far as you would think in the legs, but on her head she has a full range ball joint. She can look up to there and down there, not too far, but it gets you enough. You can get that side to side, and her hair does move out of the way to get you the full range. Her shoulders can move out to about there. Well, you have to be careful with these because some of her joints can tend to pop off. Actually, the jacket can be fully removed as well. Not sure why you would necessarily want to, because she doesn't come with separate arms. But yeah, the arms can go out to about there. They can go all the way around, and they can get a bit of a swivel, as well as these joints here, which are basically a single joint, but they get you about the same range as a double joint, so that's good there. And then she also has a wrist swivel, and it can move out side to side, and you can position it to move up and down in pretty much anywhere you need, so pretty universal range there. Here at the diaphragm joint, it can move all the way around, swivel a little bit. Lower here at the waist, same thing, and it is molded so that the shirt actually goes down and up, and she actually has a belly button in there, which is pretty good detail. The legs move out to there, they move back to about there, although it does start to show the joints. It has a bit of a swivel. She's got a single jointed knee, again, that works about the same as a double joint, so it gets you past 90 degrees. On the legs here, down here at the foot, you get a swivel there. You can move the legs out to there, the feet rather, not back too far, but it does have an ankle pivot. So the range could be a little bit better with the legs, but for the most part, not bad. So for a quick comparison with other Figuarts, here we have the Injustice Joker. They are making a Suicide Squad Joker, so that'll be a better fit for this figure, especially if you like that version, but for right now this is all we have in terms of a Joker that would somewhat go with her, I suppose. Scale wise it looks okay. And then also we have the Rogue One Stormtrooper. For whatever reason you decide to have her fight the Empire, I guess she scales accurately. So basically what this comes down to is Figuarts are a bit more expensive than, you know, a Black Series or a Marvel Legend. They are definitely a lot higher quality. So you generally would want to pay more for characters that mean more to you. So if you like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, I would definitely go in on this one, because this one isn't super expensive. I think it's more like 60 or 70 bucks rather than like 80 or 90 that some of them can run. The downsides definitely are minimal compared to the upsides, but ultimately nothing to make me say this is a pass automatically. This comes down to what you have in your price range and what you want to get. The Multiverse, which is 20 bucks, its articulation is terrible and its paint is terrible, but if you don't want to spend any more than 20 bucks and that's your only option, that's what I would go for. But if you're in the market for a good looking Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, this is the one that I would go for. So I hope that information helps you guys somewhat, and I'll see you next time. Bye.